Hey there guys, this is Connor. This is going to be a tutorial for my YouTube channel. I'm going to teach you a couple things in Photoshop. I'm going to teach you, I'm going to go through the steps of how I made this logo. It's a logo I made for We Are Sniping. It's, uh, I should be doing a lot of graphic designing and whatnot for their channel. So basically what this is a layered W with some glowing in between and some reflection. And then I got a thing I made. Got like a triangle here, prism, and then I got some warp W's flying in a circle around the triangle. I got a fractured triangle behind this triangle, fracturing out, but it looks like just fractures. So it's pretty cool. I already gave it to them. They thought it was really cool. They're actually thinking of a new design for their logo, though. They might not just want a W. They're going to think about changing it. But this is going to be I'm going to teach you all the steps I went through. So let's get started. So you want to open up your Photoshop, your Cinema 4D. Sorry about that. You want to go to your cube. You want to get a. So what I used for this, I used a cone and split it in half. But you could just grab a pyramid. It's a lot faster. I didn't know really what I wanted to go with when I first started. Just make a nice little reflective purple. Go up here. They like dark purple apparently. So and then you go to your reflection, put it on. You want to go to purple. Go down to purple. There we go. There's your reflected purple. You want to grab this purple and put it on top of your pyramid. Okay, now render that out. Now I'm going to be rendering step by step. So that's how it starts out looking. So we want to move this down a little bit. Here, let's grab our pyramid. I just move this down a little bit. Okay, so basically for the fracture, you just want to Control C V on it. Make another pyramid. Grab this. Go up here to your bending thingy, and then go to explosion. Okay, now grab the explosion. Put it down on top of your pyramid. Now you want to go to the strength. I don't like having a lot of speed. Because, I don't know, it just makes me feel better. Whoa. That is not something... There you go. That's the problem. I just figured this out in my own brain. For the explosion behind, you want to go over here and get the cone. It has a lot more layers and stuff to fracture about on it. Okay, so then you just put it behind here. I just found this out of my brain, so I didn't know. Sorry that the commentary didn't have it known already. Like I told you before, I used a cone and then split it apart into a triangle. But you grab your cone, you want to go do the same exact thing. You go to explosion, you pull the explosion down on the cone. And you want to go to your I bring my speed down a lot. You want to go to your strength, bring it up. Looks kind of cooler like that. Randomize is 100. There we go. There. Now you want to bring a nice little... I brought a glowing purple on it just to mix it up. You want to go to color, purple, darker purple, go to your reflection. Nice little lighter purple I put on there, like a pink kind of. And then I went down to glow and put on... I bring this down a lot. I don't like it. It makes it a little too glowy. But it gives it the effect that I'm looking for. So you bring this on top of your explosion, then on top of the cone. There you go. I'll render this out so you can see what's going on. There you go. It's looking kind of cool. It looks a little bit different than what I had in my other one. But you could just randomize it the way you want for your project that you're working on. Let's render it again, see if it looks different. No, it looks good. It looks different than what I turned out with, but it still looks good. It's because I didn't split the cone like I did to make it look like a triangle. But you could figure that all out on yourself. So basically, now you want to add your MoGraph. You want to go down to MoText. I put a W for their logo, but you could put whatever letter you want. You could put a word. I don't care. But I think if you put a word, you want to make the word a little bit smaller, so you could fit it on the triangle, unless you just want to go without it. So here I'm looking for a, I think I passed it up actually. I'm looking for a text. It's called Denub. Danube. You can pronounce it any way you want. It's a really nice text I like to use for their logos. I'm just gonna center it out. There we go. There we go. Now you want to grab it and put it in the middle. Bring it forward because it is obviously not in front of it. So basically what I did to make it look like it was in front of it, I mean, look more like wrapped around it, you want to make it a little bit smaller. But other than that, basically what I did to make it look more wrapped around the triangle, was I grabbed it, went up here to this bending tool thing. I went over here to, sorry, just gotta refresh my mind a little bit. Wrap. Okay. And then you want to center this. I like to pull it around to like 45. Now my Cinema 4D is a lot different than a lot of other people's Cinema 4D, so if you're wondering why I have to like pull it around, I don't feel like explaining it. Just do it simpler ways that you think you can do it in yours. Now you want to bring this down on your warp text. Now you want to go to object. Cylindrical is better. Here's what spherical looks like. It kind of like pulls it up that way too. I don't like it. It doesn't go good with this triangle that we're working with. Now this I put to 2000. And this I put to 500. Okay. Now we obviously want to mess with it as much as we can. There we go. That looks about right. Okay. So there you go. There's the things I used for it. Doesn't really matter. So we're gonna render it out and see what it looks like so far. There we go. It's coming together. It's coming together, but it still needs a little bit of. And the only thing different I could say so far is the text and the shadow in the background. It could look better in ways. I think it might look a little better without the glow, but it kind of makes it look blurry. So I'm just gonna leave it. You could change it in your own projects. So now basically what I did was I can now put the color that you desire on it, but I'm just going to do that later because I have different layers. Every other layer has a different color, so you just press Control C, V, 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 V. I'm going to use 5 layers because it's the desired amount I want. I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to, no, wrong tool, oops, undo. Okay, now we're going to grab it. We're going to pull it forward, leave a little bit of space in between the texts. Leave a little bit of space in between them. Now we warped it, so it's going to look kind of weird, but still, just leave it a little bit of space. Try to make it even all the way up through your things. Just keep pulling them on out. Now you could do this step before you warp your text, but I just didn't do it in this commentary tutorial thing because I didn't feel like it. I don't know. It's just how I do it when I'm not recording, so I decided to do it like this when I am recording. Now we want to make our triangle a little bit bigger because our text is coming out a little bit bigger than this. There we go. There we go. So we want to go to our cone and make it a little bit bigger as well. There we are. So I'm going to render this out just to show you what it looks like so far. So it's coming together. Now it is a little different than what I made before, but you gotta just bear with me because it's obviously going to look a little bit different. Anyway, I make it, but I'm going to grab these texts and I'm going to bring them forward a little bit because I could see it going into the triangle. This is a quick tutorial. You could obviously do a much better job, but now this is just a quick tutorial. Just wanted to put that out there because the other one to me looked a little bit better, but it's all personal opinion, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, now you want to grab, I'm going to put a nice purple on the first one, and I'm going to put a glowing one. I'm just going to make these different as they go down. You can make it all one color, but it's all up to you. Now this is going to have its own distinct look to it, but it's going to be very similar similar to the other one I rendered out. There we go. See, the W looks like it comes out downward a little bit, and it has its own glow because I personalized it a little bit different in the picture. But it looks. Other than that, it's like exactly the same. Just the W's bent down around the triangle. It has a fracture behind it. They're glowing. So let's start on the W's flying around it. So basically, what I did for this is I went up to MoGraph. I got a new MoText. I put just a W, a plain W. I went down to a Batman Forever text because it was simple. I didn't feel like looking for the text all over again. So I'm going to go down to a Batman Forever text. You could use whatever text you want, obviously. I really don't have to say that. So there's a Batman Forever. So we're going to pull this out, head away from it. We're going to center it around. It really doesn't matter if we center it around. We could make it like this still. We're going to make it a lot smaller, obviously, because it's just, they're little side options that are going to go with it. Now, this project, I figured out why the W looks so weird, bigger, is because I made the depth. This picture I'm making is smaller because I did it a lot differently. It was the first time I did it. The other one did it a lot differently with the other way. So in this one, the reason it looks different is because the depth is a lot bigger. But here we go. You want to go up to this. You want to grab your twist. You want to put the twist on top of your item there. Now you want to make the angle kind of twisted. Okay. Alright. Now you just pull it around to where you think it looks good. And it looks kind of like it's warping around your triangle. I'm going to pull this now. You want it flying around your triangle now. This takes a little of time. There we go. Okay, now you want to duplicate this layer. I did it 4 times, so I could have 2 on each side. So Control V, Control. You just press V multiple times. So we have 3 now. Now we have 4. Now you want to go up to your second one and pull it out away from your other thing. That looks fine there, since it is going to be just a quickie. Now, to change the twist on it, you want to go over here and pull the twist around. Just screw around with it. Now we're going to pull this over here. So it looks exactly the same. So we're going to pull this twist around it. There we are. Now it looks like the other one. We're just fine. That's perfectly fine. Okay, now we're gonna put the glowing text onto these layers because I put everything that's not in the triangle glowing because it was just how I did it. I thought it was cool. Okay, now we're gonna render this out. There we go. Now that was simple. It was actually pretty quick. Let's see how much time we did it in. We did it in 13 minutes, not that quick. So I'm going to stop it here, guys, because I love you guys. Bye.